everyone, as you can see, I am not on my bed. I am on the floor, on my rug, as you can see right here. And I am wearing my hat because it is hat time. And the reason why it's still on my head is because I have a bone to pick with you guys. I actually don't know if you guys love me, reasonably like me, or you just plain hate my guts because that thread on Facebook, on my Facebook page, it received 250 responses, or just a little bit more. So for me to get all of those responses from Facebook, what I did for the past, 20 minutes, I just had to keep doing the whole screen cap thing over and over and over again on the whole expanded comments portion of that thread. Medyo matrabaho siya because this is what I came up with. This is 16 pages worth of your questions. See, that's all of you. That's all of you little demons right there who are about to give me a hard time. I still have to cut this shit using this scary doohickey. You can slice your finger or your genitalia. So, okay, I'm gonna do that right now. I have a few announcements to make. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to talk while focusing on cutting this because, while I'm talking and then, while I'm doing this, I think a lack of attention here on the blade might make me lose a finger. But okay, since I am all for efficiency, time management, multitasking, I'ma do it. First of all, I just came from the gym. I said in my New Year's resolutions video that I would be getting back in shape. I think that was my New Year's resolution number 2. And I'm happy to say that it is very much in motion already. Yeah! A while ago, I murdered my legs because, I am not those kinds of people who really bulk up in the torso and in the arms. They go nowhere near the leg machines. Oh no, I see a lot of guys who do that. A lot of guys who are like really buff and burly right on the top. They're like freaking Hulk, and then when you look down there, they're like chicken legs all over the place. It's funny, they look like Johnny Bravo. You know what, guys? When you go to the gym, it's not enough that you guys have six-pack abs and biceps and deltoids and triceps all over the place. You guys have to work on your legs. Thin, gangly legs on a guy is just not appealing. Actually, that wasn't even an announcement. That was more like kwento. This is annoying. Now for the announcement, I'm sure a lot of you know or have heard, or maybe you guys see people congratulating me on my Facebook page or on Twitter. Something about Sigestar. For those of you who have not been oriented yet to that recent achievement of mine, I am the very first Sigestar of Siga TV. If you have no idea what Siga TV is, it's like ABS-CBN's YouTube. Only they have a tie-up with a cable channel, so any video you upload on Siga TV, the website, has a big chance that they will choose your video and broadcast it all over national television. So there was a talent search. I won. I'm the first ever Sigestar. And the most important one, actually, is my very own show. Yes, I won myself a talk show, and it's great. What we do on that talk show, we guest a Sigazen, that's what we call the users of Siga TV. We guest a Sigazen of the week. Criteria we have for choosing who to guest on my show is, the quality of videos and frequency of the uploading. She gets a lot of likes, lots of comments on the video and stuff like that. I already taped like 2 episodes of it. It's actually so much fun. I'm gonna be co-hosting it with Tyler of 89.9, but really his real name is Nico Ramos. Tyler is just so social, but really it's just Nico Ramos. And basically it's not to be filingera, pero it's kind of like The Buzz. No, just kidding. We have a table and everything, and then we have a couch right next to the table. You know how late night shows look like. And then the guest just sits there. The show is called You're the Star. Ching, ching. We just pretty much interview our person of interest, our guest of honor. Nothing is scripted except for the first part wherein we introduce the show, and then there's opening credits, something like that. Something like Ryan Seacrest does. And this is American Idol. But the rest of the show is just pretty much spontaneous, like how I am in front of the camera. That's exactly how the show is. So it's a lot of fun and it's a lot of comedy. So the airing will be next week, starting I think Monday. I'm just so excited because it's a show. And it would really mean a lot to me if you guys would tune in. It would mean the world to me because it's something that's gonna be just additional for you guys to watch. Like, I know that you guys hate how I upload like only once every other week lately because I've been kind of busy. But that one you'll be able to see over and over again on TV if you have the Sky Cable Digibox, channel 72, or if you guys want to live stream it on the Sega TV website, you guys can do that too if you don't have a Digibox, because apparently we're all on a tight budget, because even I don't have a Sky Cable Digibox. Great. You see how I am still on my 3rd page of questions? I hate all of you. No, I'm just kidding. Love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm actually having a lot of fun here because I can't be talking and slicing at the same time. I'm gonna be getting back to you guys. You just have to focus on this so that we can start hat time. And we will start hat time in time warp 3, 2, 1. Start! First question belongs to Rachel J. Clamor. Ball pens or pencils? Well, I like ball pens. Specifically, G-Tech. Expensive ball pens. $70 a pop. The only thing I don't like about G-Techs is like once you drop it, there's just no going back. It's ruined. The most fragile ball pen ever. Charmaine Erica D. Borromeo. You have a very long name. Eat a bar of soap or drink a bottle of dishwashing liquid. I would just drink the dishwashing liquid because eating a bar of soap is just gross. You have to chew it before you even get it down your throat, and then that would mean it would bubble in your mouth. I think taking a shot, several shots, or just completely gulping down dishwashing liquid would be easier and would be a swifter death. Shell Pinza, gay or lesbian? Technically, gay applies to both homosexual males and homosexual females. But okay, let's say gay refers to homosexual males. I think lesbianism can be hot at times, but I think I prefer to be around gay guys. I don't know, they're a lot of fun. Reverie Palarca Manalaysay, macaroni and cheese or lasagna? Lasagna? Hell yeah. I'm like Garfield when it comes to lasagna. Like my mom and my yaya, they make the best lasagna. Like it's ridiculous. It's like it's chock full of meat and lots of cheese and lots of cream on top, and it's just I can't even. Charmine, or is it Charmin? See, I don't know. Okay. Jeans or skirts? Jeans. I already told you guys that I am a shirt, jeans, sneakers kind of girl. I'm very simple. I don't like skirts because I don't want to be walking around feeling like if I bend over and pick up a pen, like the whole world will be able to see my hiney. No, that's not nice. I want to be comfortable wherever I go. And I'm not your typical girl. I don't like looking really girly. I don't. I like looking just a little bit masculine or just a little bit like I'm a tough chick. Kaya JC. Oh my god, can you just please explain your name? Okay. You would rather have no hands or no feet? I would rather have no feet because hands are essential for your daily activities. You can't do anything without hands. You can do something without feet. You can just sit down. But still, you can work. I won't be able to get around. But I can buy that like omnipotent, omniscient thing, you know, that thing that makes you look like you're condescending, towering above everyone. I don't know what it's called, but it's really cool. I want one of those. Like, I feel like I'm in the movie Star Wars whenever I ride one of those. Astrid Kamat, boobs or butt? At this rate, I'd like to have some boobs, please, because I already have a huge ass. Believe it or not, my measurements are 34, 25 to 26, and 36. Wow. Ruth Alfonso Alarcon, who would you rather spend a night with, a pervert or a serial killer? I don't want to spend a night with a pervert. Basically because I really don't like the idea of being raped or being sexually harassed in whatever form. Now, a serial killer does not necessarily mean that they will kill you. A serial killer, you know, because I watched the series Dexter. I love Dexter. I personally think that I can marry someone like Dexter. If you don't know the series Dexter, you really should download it. This is not my boob, this is my knee. If you're like those crime series like CSI and Criminal Minds or whatever, you will love Dexter. Dexter is adorable. He's a serial killer. What I know about serial killers is they have a certain type. Maseremonyas sila sa lahat ng ginagawa nila. Just because I'm hanging around with a serial killer does not mean the serial killer will kill me. If I were a serial killer, I would have very strict criteria on who my subjects are gonna be, where I'm gonna kill them, how I'm gonna kill them, when I'm gonna kill them. So there. That's what a serial killer does. And I personally think serial killers are rather fascinating. There was actually a psychological study held before wherein it was concluded that 70% of the people who find serial killers amusing are the most interesting people to have a conversation with. I belong to that category. Oh yeah. Heidelin Sumage, burger or shawarma? You should pick one. I know wala kang pipiliin, pero kung sobrang gutom ka na, and yun na lang talaga, I would pick a burger para at least hindi ako babaho. Marley Bev Dulnuan Pawid, long hair or short hair? I would prefer long hair because to totoo lang, mas high maintenance ang short hair. Really. Or maybe it depends on the cut. Like maybe, like you know those short hairs with like the bangs all over the place with lots of layers. You have to put a lot of product. I don't like that. I already did have short hair before. Back in college, I started with the Katie Holmes bob. You know that like just frames the face and it comes up to here. I cut it up shorter to the point that it was a pixie cut. And it looked okay and everything, but talaga the maintenance is just, it takes too much of my time. Like I would like to think that the less hair I have, the less work I have to do on it. No, the longer the hair actually, the more that it stays in place, the easier it is to style, and actually the sexier it looks. But I personally think that girls who are able to rock the pixie cut, let's just say Emma Watson, that's how you really know na maganda talaga yung babae. If they can chop off all of your hair, such as Natalie Portman in the movie V for Vendetta, and then they can still look so goddamn pretty. Jackie Trias, Forever 21 or H&M. H&M. But H&M is a little bit expensive and it's harder to get access to because H&M is in Hong Kong. But I prefer H&M only because it doesn't have an SM kind of feel to it yet. Okay, don't call me matapobre or choosy or masyalan or whatever. But ever since Forever 21 went here to the Philippines, it already has a department store kind of vibe. Everyone is wearing it. So like for example, they announced on Forever 21 that, oh, we're gonna go on sale for the whole week next week. Give it 2 weeks and every girl will be wearing the same damn things everywhere. I don't like it. And plus, I buy all of my sneakers from H&M for a very reasonable price. That's why I prefer H&M. Please don't come here to the Philippines. You are still special. I want you to remain special and non-mainstream where I am living. Amphao Himiko Taniguchi. Okay, for your second life, what would you want to be? A genius but loveless or vis-a-vis? Oh god, this is a hard question. I think love is something that's very indispensable in life. Doesn't matter if you're dumb, as long as someone or people love you, I think you will do well in life. Because there are really some things dumb people are good at. You could be the dumbest person in the world and you can probably earn from it because people can make a spectacle out of you. It's like, oh look, this is the dumbest person. Watch me throw a coin at him. You wouldn't know what to do with it. Angelica Agpoon. Lick peanut butter off a hobo's foot or be in a cage with a lion. I would rather lick peanut butter off a hobo's foot because I don't want to die. But that would actually be pretty yummy because peanut butter has a strong flavor. I probably won't taste much foot in it. If I am gonna lick a foot, I'd probably put peanut butter on it. Or put a foot in my peanut butter. Charmaine Borromeo, have a big group of friends or one very close friend? A big group of friends. Just having one very close friend. I do believe in the phrase familiarity breeds contempt. The longer time that you spend with just like one friend and then you guys are just incredibly close and everything, and even though it's ideal to have like just like one best friend, like the one go-to person you have for all of your troubles, if that's just the only friend that you have, maiinis tsaka mag-asawa ka rin sa kanya, so it's not gonna work out either. Trina Javier, being famous or rich? Di ba parang automatic na yun? When you get famous, you also get rich. And then when you're rich, if you're famous, people are gonna get you to, you know, like endorse stuff or be on shows, and they're gonna pay you or like send you goodies because, you know, you're famous, you're influential, so that, you know, you're gonna get rich either way. And then if you're rich, like yung tipong parang Henry C, not really that famous, but their name rings a bell because they are filthy or rich. But primarily, I would probably want to be famous first, that I can, you know, work my way to my millions doing something that I like to do. Earl Constantino, TV or cell phone? I would prefer to have my cell phone. I don't really watch TV. Probably like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a whole month can go by without me ever wanting to turn on the TV or ever even sitting in front of it. I only ever turn on the TV to switch it to some AV mode because I need to play Xbox. Charmaine Borromeo again. During a fire incident, would you rather save yourself or your sister? I would rather save my sister. She's a kid. She's got a lot more going on for her. Yiki, touching. Regine Kiamko. 3 heads or 6 feet? Lol. La kasi ako maisip. I would probably want 3 heads. That's a lot of fun. I can talk to myself. Talk to a lot more people. And then I can be multitasking like crazy. One head could be studying. One head could be surfing the net. Then the other head could be getting sleep. G-Man Celeres. English or Tagalog? Tagalog. I think the humor Filipinos have is funnier because of Tagalog or whatever. They're yung basta yung native language. I personally think I'm funnier when I speak in Tagalog. There's just so much more you can express in your native language that you just can't possibly express properly or fully when you're speaking in English. John Edward Paderes. iPhone or BlackBerry? What I have right now is a BlackBerry and I'm absolutely in love with it. Not that I'm saying iPhones suck or that I wouldn't mind having an iPhone. It's just that I really do prefer my BlackBerry because I need buttons. I need buttons in my life. I just can't imagine myself texting on a touchscreen. It's a headache. I will miss the clickety-clackety of buttons. Renz Robert Regaspi. Heart or mind? I think it's important to follow your heart. That's the normal thing to do. Humans are inclined to follow whatever makes them happy. If you just end up following your mind, the mind thinks too much. Duh, that's what it's supposed to be there for. No one really ever got far by thinking too much. Leolyn Bautista, who can you deal with? Super sungit na staff nurse or super sungit na patient? I would rather deal with a super sungit staff nurse because a super sungit na patient, hindi siya nakaka-motivate alagaan. I know nurses are supposed to be compassionate regardless of like whatever characteristics the patient has, but the moment na maging masungit yung patient, I will at all costs avoid going in the patient's room. Ja Bautista, to have your wedding in a beach resort or traditional church wedding? I would like a traditional church wedding, please. Unang-una, I learned in sociology class in college that having a wedding in a beach resort doesn't really count. That's why I'm choosing a traditional church wedding. It's just nicer that way. Oh my gosh. What is your last name? Jessa Puchikutwiw. Seryoso to. Seryoso. Can you just guys, just read Jessa Puchikutwiw. Being faithful or loyal. It's the same thing, diba? Wait, I will look it up. Pag ito, naging synonyms lang to ah. They're the same thing! Oh, God! Enger Gomera. You want people to say that they're your fans or viewers? I want you guys to say that you're my viewers. Not that I can stop you from saying you're my fans. I will forever refer to you guys as viewers because I think fans is just pretty stuck up to hear from someone like me. If I was Ann Curtis or if I was like Spam, then fine, go ahead. I would call you guys fans. But, you know, no. It's just me, normal person who likes to talk in front of the camera. Still small fry. Lee Geronimo. Who would you rather date, me or him? And you got 6 likes. Hihi, sikat. I would rather date him. I'm sorry. Bakit may period sa gitna yung last name mo? P. Jane, Miss, period, Ann. Anong mas enjoy? High school or college? College, definitely. Because you get to do a lot more with your life. Mas maraming pwede. Levin Sahor. Hi, Lev! This guy's my batchmate in nursing. PS2 or Xbox 360? You know me. I'm an Xbox 360 kind of girl. Because I don't have money for the games on the PS3. I never really bothered to buy one. Although my mom did recently just get a free PS3. I don't know what she did to get a free PS3. It didn't really appeal to me. Parang I didn't like jump at the chance to have one. So we decided to just sell it. Xbox is fine with me. Charmaine Gonzalez, Harry Potter or Twilight? Is that even a question, my darling? Of course, I prefer Twilight. Joke lang, Harry Potter. Harry Potter, Twilight sucks. Neil Alvin Cuenca, sushi or sushimi? Sushimi! Neil Alvin Cuenca, sushi or sashimi? I prefer sushi. I can eat more sushi than I can eat sashimi. I love sashimi, don't get me wrong. It's just that I can only eat like, you know, just like one plate of it, like the 6-piece or an 8-piece, that's it. But I can eat a whole lot of sushi. Cherry Lapidus, bad boy or nerds? I prefer nerds. Bad boys will only break your heart, give you a hard time, and will probably give you something very itchy down there in your genitalia. I prefer nerds. They're sincere, they're offbeat, and they're smart. They're gonna go places. Precious Denica, if you have 2 front teeth, which one would you prefer? 2 of them together or apart? And you got like 6 likes on your question. Ooh, sikat. I would prefer them to be together. Yes, because I think that's kind of cute. You see? You see how cute that would be on me? That would be a bunny. There is a child somewhere there having a tantrum, screaming. Shut up! Mark Twain Tambawan. In love, what do you follow? Mind or heart? Thanks, Anna Tan. Your heart. Nah. In love, you follow your mind. If there's anything I've learned from anything that I've been through love-wise, follow your mind. Because the heart just acts on its own regardless of what you do. So when it comes to major deciding points or major decision-making, you have to follow your mind. Because the mind will know what is best for the both of you. For example, given a couple wherein one half of the couple has to go to the States to work. Tapos just because you two are in love and you want to stay together forever, hindi na aalis yung tao for greener pastures. What the hell? No. So that's an example of following your mind over your heart. Joanna Sustento, for a date, picnic or fine dining and why? I would prefer a picnic. Fine dining, you can have it anytime. Just walk into a restaurant. The only hard part about fine dining is having the money to pay for the bill after. But you know, a picnic involves something home cooked, something really prepared, picking a perfect spot and going there and then having that mat. I had a picnic and I was with a very special guy. It was awesome because there was also an outdoor movie. I like simple things.
Mick Delgado, I like this question. Would you rather lead a ninja army or be a member of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
I like ninjas. I would like to have a ninja army. But then again, what would I do with them? I probably wouldn't even be able to see them because they're ninjas. So I would be having a hard... I would rather be my member of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And I want to be the pink Power Ranger because I want to prove to the world that just because you choose the pink Power Ranger, it does not mean that you will grow up to be a slut.
Jan Marie Tiamzon, Facebook or Twitter, and why?
I prefer Twitter. Twitter is some place that I can be completely different from who I am on Facebook. You have to be witty within 140 characters, so it's a challenge. It's very entertaining. A lot of people are funny on Twitter. They're very intelligent also on Twitter. On Facebook, it's more or less just about posting pictures of the things that you're eating, where you've been, travel, partying. Everything's a diary on Facebook. Joy Regalario, ABS-CBN or GMA? ABS-CBN, of course. I never really liked GMA. Besides, I am affiliated with ABS-CBN. I am forever a kapamilya. Okay, so as you guys can see, tumidlim na. Means that most likely this video is very mahaba already. I'm gonna be doing part 2 tomorrow, some other day. But as you can see, ang dami pa eh. Hindi siya maubos-ubos. I am distressed. I would like to thank David and Goliath for this shirt.
Mean girls finish first. Devil.
I'm gonna be going now. I have nothing else to say. I will go. This is my remote. I will say goodbye to you guys. Bye!